Hello, it's Kirsti Patterson here from Forever Body Yoga. Today we're going to be doing a flow that will be looking on focusing the stress in the core, the balance in the core. So I hope you enjoy this. All you'll need is a yoga brick if you have one, otherwise you could use a cushion or a book and a yoga mat, and that will be us set. I'll meet you on the mat. Getting yourself into a comfortable position at the top of your mat with either those legs crossed or kneeling, whichever feels right for you today. Take a moment to either take that low gaze or close those eyes down and take your first big breath in. And sigh that out, a big, another big breath in here. And a big breath out. Just observe how that breath feels in your body today. Feeling the sensation of that breath moving through you. And then from here, bringing your awareness to your pelvis. Maybe roll forward and backwards over those sit bones a few times and find that middle point, that balance point, to create that neutral pelvis in your body. And then coming up through the center of the body, thinking about the length in that spine. Are those shoulder blades drawing together? See how that feels. Does that chest open a little bit more? And what's happening with that neck? Is that shortened? Is the chin lifted? Can you draw those back and in, thinking about your neutral spine to complement your neutral pelvis? Now observe that breath again. Deeper, broader, clearer. Perhaps as you're here, you can feel the increase in the activation in your core, so in the center of your body. There's that level of readiness, of switched on-ness in the body. A little bit more stress in that center. And that's what we're going to be looking at as we move through our flow today, is about stressing the core. There's that nice line of stress where we get productivity, growth, and development. We can push it too far and it turns the other way though. Same goes in the opposite direction. If there's not enough, we're not moving. Opening those eyes, we're going to come down onto our back with the brick at the side. Planting those feet down onto the mat, about hip distance apart, knees up to the sky, all the way down. And just take a big breath in if you really feel yourself fill that belly. And a big exhale. Keep exhaling, really emptying that belly. And then from here, with the hands down beside you, settle into your natural breath rhythm, pushing into those feet. Take a big breath in, big breath out, lifting that pelvis off the mat, finding the line in your body, thinking about connection in the glutes and that activation in the center, finding that right level of stress for your body. From here, we're going to lift that left heel. Focus on bringing your attention into your right glute. And we're going to lift our left heel onto our right knee. It's more placing it and check that that pelvis has stayed in line. Holding that there. Bring those arms up to the sky. Left palm up to the sky, right fingers come back and open up that left wrist flexor. Keep your focus on that right glute. Opening up that wrist and activating that right glute. You can place the left foot back down The hands down beside you. Check into the activation in the center, in the glutes. Lifting the right heel this time. Attention comes into the left glute. Placing the right heel on the left glute. Check that pelvis is still neutral. We're not tipping or tucking on one side. Neutral pelvis. Long in the spine, arms come up. Right hand pressing into the sky, pulling back on that with the left fingers. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Attention focused in that left glute. Lifting. Activation. Feeling that core supporting your body here. That right foot can come down, the hands can come down beside you. And then lower all the way down. From here, we want to take that brick between the thighs, either on the skinny or middle setting, whatever is right for your body. Taking a big breath in here, hands come behind the head, elbows up to the sky. Exhale to lift, feeling that connection in that center again. And lower. Another big breath in. Exhale to lift. Thinking about that center drawing in and back. That head will come down. Now we're going to lift those legs up to the sky. Toes spread, legs stay up. Now big breath in. Exhale to rise. Feel that little bit of extra effort with those legs up. Drawing the center in and back. And lower. Big breath in here. Big breath out to rise. Take a twist to your left. Just an inch or two. And a twist to your right. Coming back to center and lower. Another big breath in here. Exhale to rise. Shoulder blades are off the mat. Twisting to the right. Coming back to center. Twisting to the left. Coming back to center and lower. Big breath in here. We're going to add more, so see if it's right for you. Exhale to rise. Twist to the left. Let the legs come to the right, working across the body. Coming back to center, twisting to the right, legs come to the left, back to center and lower. Feeling that center working, big breath in, big breath out, rising up, twist to the right, legs to the left, back to center, twist to the left, legs to the right, back to center, feet down, head down. Nice work. We can take that brick to the side. We'll have those arms spread from side to side. We'll step those feet a little bit wider apart, maybe about to the edge of your mat. Bringing the knees over to the left hand side. Take that left foot onto the right knee. It's not about bringing the knees all the way down, just that little release. So feel that center drawing together now. We don't want those ribs popping. And if there's any tension in that right pec, so under that right armpit, you could always bring the right hand onto the right shoulder joint to shorten that lever. Drawing that center together. Now fire that right glute to open up that right hip flexor that little bit more. Keep drawing that center in and back. Take that left foot away, bring the knees back to center. Let the knees come over to the right hand side this time. Drawing that center in. We don't want the rib popping out. We want that body in that long line. Right foot onto the left knee. Again, you can bring the left hand to the left shoulder joint if there's any stress, too much stress, under that pec. Then firing that left glute to open up that left hip flexor. Keep drawing that center together as you do so, feeling that body work that little bit more. Right foot down, knees back to center. We're going to come into our next round of abs. So with those feet planted, arms come back behind us. Think about drawing that center in. So we're not letting that chest pop and those ribs come forward, creating the big gap in the back. We want that all in. So big breath in here. Exhale to rise, bringing those legs and arms together. And coming back down, thinking about that center being drawn in. And we're going to mix it up a little bit now. So big breath in. Exhale, right leg comes up, arms come up and back down. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Rising up, left leg comes up, arms come up, hands come back down, foot comes down. And we're going to mix it up again. So big breath in, right leg comes up, exhale, left hand to right shin, right hand is on the floor. Hands come back, foot comes down. Big breath in here, left leg comes up, exhale, right hand to left shin, left hand to the floor. And down, switching sides, left hand to right leg, and back. Right hand to left leg, finding that motion, finding the rhythm with your breath. Taking those with your timing for your breath. Last one, the hands come down beside you. From here, we're going to roll over onto all fours or else push yourself up and over. See what works for your body. So we're going to come into our dolphin. So we've got those hands underneath the shoulders to start with and the knees underneath the hips. Most of us will need to step those in a little bit more. From here, bringing those forearms down onto the mat, checking that line up of those elbows with the opposite hand, the fingers wrapping right around. Hands down or in a fist, see what's right for your body. Tuck those toes, take a big breath in. Rise in those shoulder blades, lifting into those shoulder blades, and then lift that pelvis all the way up. Thinking about the rib cage starting to connect, really connect into those shoulder blades. Walking those feet a little bit closer if you can, feeling the pelvis come over the shoulders. Pushing down into the right foot, left leg coming up. Pulsing that left leg in and out, the toes point down. Left foot down, switching side, keep lifting that pelvis, right leg up, thinking about even hips, and that right leg pulses in and out. Right foot down, knees down, and take yourself an active child's pose here. So those arms can be forward if it's right for your shoulders, forearms off the mat, pinkies down, thumbs up. Feeling the length and the opening underneath those shoulders, you've done a load of work. Keep it going. Big breath in here. To the back of the ribs, big breath out. Planting those hands down onto the mat, tucking those toes, lifting the knees, walking the feet to the hands and inhale to rise. Hands coming to heart center. Taking that moment to connect back to your intention, back to your stress. Finding that balance for your body, for your life. Fluttering those eyes open, we'll come into our first sun salutation. Big breath in, the arms come up. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Hands come down, right foot back, right knee down, flatten that foot. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back into your plank. Knees down. Lower all the way down. Pull back into your cobra. Lift to your downward dog. Step forward with the right foot. The left knee comes down and the top of the foot. Inhale to rise. Feel the activation in the center. Exhale. Hands come down. Back foot comes in. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down, step back with the left foot and the left knee, flatten that foot. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come down, step back into your plank. Knees down, lower all the way down. Pull back into cobra, lift to your downward dog. Step the left foot forward, the right knee down, and flatten that foot. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, hands come down, back foot comes in. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down, right foot back, right knee down. Keep the toe tucked. Inhale to rise. Then bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the back. Think about that magnet with everything drawing together. Exhale, hands come down, step back into your plank. Knees down, lower all the way down. Pull back into your cobra, lift to your downward dog. Right foot forward, left knee down, keep the toe tucked, hands come up. Left hand to the belly, right hand to the back. Drawing everything in together, like that sandwich press. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, the hands come down, the back foot comes in. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down, step back with the left foot and the left knee. Keep the toe tucked. Inhale, the arms rise. Feel that center drawing together as you reach through the shoulder blades, lifting up through the arms. Exhale, hands come down, step back into your plank. Knees down, lower all the way down, stay active in the center. Pull back into cobra, lift to your downward dog. Left foot forward, right knee down, toe is tucked, arms reach up. Drawing that center together, lifting from the shoulder blades, reaching through the arms. Exhale, hands come down, back foot comes in. Inhale to rise, hands come to heart center. Checking in with that intention. Low gaze or eyes closed. Hope you really enjoyed that flow today and found some connection into that core and into that balance in your stress. If you did enjoy that and you want to watch more, hit the bell to be notified of future flows. Thank you so much for joining me and have a beautiful day wherever it is that you are. See you later.